Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the A-Bomb Grilling and Chilling Pad. And this video here is just going to be sort of a short, quick overview of my brand new grill. I just bought myself a PK 360 from PK Grills. And I wanted to just shoot sort of like a just a little overview video showing the grill, how it's built, show the features on it, because I'm really excited about this. I think that this is a pretty stand-up product right there. I've been looking at these for a little while now, and I was ready to upgrade to another grill out here. You know, not only do I love machines and tools, I'm a sucker for cool tools and machines out here on the Grilling and Chilling Pad as well. You know, I've got different grills. We've got our Kamado right there. Now we got the PK. I've got my pit barrel here, which you've seen me use plenty of times. I love my pit barrel. And I've even got the Lodge little hibachi cast iron grill that I use, you know, for quick cooks out when we're camping. But I want to show you what I started with, which is down there. I'm getting ready to scrap that one down there. I did try to give it away to a couple folks. Nobody wants it, so I'm just going to put it in my scrap pile, and we're going to take that one to the scrap yard here in a little while. But I'm going to show you how I got started with my barbecue with that guy right there. So let's just go ahead and let's get right into what we're talking about here, which is the PK 360. So this is not a sponsored video, and they are not paying me anything to tell you guys this or show this video. This is strictly on my own doing right here, and I wanted to share what a magnificent product this is. These are made in Arkansas. They are cast out of aluminum. You can see how thick the aluminum is there. Of course, you got a flange around this right here, but they are thick aluminum and hold a lot of heat very well. They hold and conduct heat very well. And they cast them by hand, and then they hand fit all of them. They do some grinding and polishing around the lip there to get the two clamshells or the two castings to sit very tight and seal. It's got a really close fit right there. Just awesome. All of it's made out of cast aluminum, so you've got both the bottom and the top that's cast aluminum. The air vents there, cast aluminum. The base here is cast aluminum, as well as the riser right there. All right, the feet here are rubber, and then those two supports there are adjustable so that you can get it, you know, sitting level and you don't have it rocking, which is what I had to do out here on my uneven concrete. All right. These are your vent tubes right there. These are the lower vents for your air circulation to come through the grill. These are also, well, these are aluminum tube right here, and they got these rubber grips pressed onto the end. And this is how you use the low air vents. You actually turn them, and I'll show you inside. There's actually 3 slots that is cut or cast into the bottom of the casting there, and then you've got three slots that are machined into the tube, and you turn them to line up your air vent on however you want to adjust your airflow. Pretty cool. Stainless steel grates, and the way that they designed this, it's very cool. This is designed to do grilling and smoking, so you can do your offset indirect cooking, you know, 2-zone method. So you got your hot zone and your cool zone. But they've got this grill right here so that you can flip that thing up if you want to add some more coals, if you're doing a long cook, or if you just want to start off real low and put a few coals in there to do, like, say, a reverse sear, you know, and then dump a bunch of coals in there if you want to get it really hot, you know, and then flip that back down. Or you can just move it off out of your way if you don't want it there. Very nice. Stainless steel. The charcoal grate in the bottom is stainless as well, and it looks to be very nicely built right there. We'll go ahead and pull this out so I can show you the bottom down there in just a minute. The handle up top is also aluminum. Is a cast aluminum with a cast aluminum clamp plate right there. You just bolt it on with the screws there that they provide. Fits on there very nice. I can tell I need to adjust the feet a little bit more. I got a little bit of rocking right there. The temp gauge here is made by Tell True Manufacturing for PK. They got their logo on there. Really nice. And it just goes through. Uses a wing nut to tighten that up on the back. Comes with this aluminum bezel. Real easy to put together. So this one, the 360, comes with these trays out here. And now that I see these in person, I can tell these are actually really high quality. They don't feel, they're plastic, but they have a rubbery feel to them. The top of it actually has like a texture molded into the top there so that you have a little bit of grippiness up on the top. They mold their logo right in there on both of them, on both sides. I like how they cast their logo everywhere. And even the bottom of it, they've got PK there cast in the bottom, PK 360. It's really cool, but I can tell that this is a really nice quality tabletop right there. Whenever I was looking at the pictures, this was what I was a little bit worried about, being like just sort of cheap, thin, flimsy plastic, but it's actually really nice. They put this nice stainless bar on here so that you can hang your towel, hang your utensils on there, whatever you need. And they just simply attach, they come with these 3 ball screws right there. You just loosen these 3 ball screws just lightly, and then they just slide off. You can see you got the brackets that are just cast into the lower clamshell. So if you want to take them off, if you want to move it, transport it or something, you just loosen those and you just slide it right on off there. Real simple and easy. And same for both sides. Works really good. You can take these tables off, and then you got a handle there that you bolt on there as well, so you can just take it and pick it up. If you do want to move it around and transport it and you want to take it off the stand, they've got this set screw right here. All you do is just loosen that set screw, back that out, and the bottom casting just slides right up off of this column right here. And of course you just tighten that up just to secure it, lock it back in place. There's a groove machined in there that this set screw goes up in that locks it in. The finish that I picked was the natural aluminum, and I can tell that they sandblast these. It does have that etched look to it. So it's just the raw casting, but they do offer it in a charcoal color, which is more of a black color like this here. And they also offer it in red. And all of them look fantastic, but I was kind of going for the classic PK look, the raw aluminum. And I've heard comments from guys that they've got the cast aluminum, they've had them for years and they still look good. You know, once we start using it, the inside is definitely going to start turning black, which is what you want with a grill. The top, the way it hinges on the back here, let me pull this out so I can show you. So there's no hardware back here that holds this on. All you do is simply lift it up, and with me having the camera in one hand, I can't really do this very well. There you go. You see, it just sits right down on there just like that. So there's no hinges to bolt together, there's no steel in there. You just stick it down there, and it's designed so that it's got the stop built in right there. So when you lay the clamshell back, it just rests right there. See? It's a real simple design. This was part of the original style PK, the original guy that developed it. This is how he developed his hinge, which the original PK, it hinges here on this end, and then the handle is on this side, and you take it and you pick it up that way. Really excited about getting this thing and start getting it used, but I wanted to show you before I actually get it dirty. Also, I want to point out how nice the literature is that they print out. They've got a really nice book right here that has, it's just a high quality. Somebody put a lot of effort in the marketing of this book right here. I like all of the drawings in here are hand drawn, you know, like somebody just sketched them out and they used them as their art for the grill. All the instructions, they're all just hand drawn. Really cool. So the book shows you how to put it together, which is very easy, very simple, easy to understand. All you need is a Phillips head screwdriver, and it comes with an Allen wrench for a couple of the other screws, which is the clamp on the bottom. It's sort of like a tapered wedge that holds the tube on the bottom there. Yep, that's it there. And then they got some other stuff in here. They got some recipes and things like that. They do have accessories for the grill, so really nice quality. And the other thing I was going to point out, whenever I opened the box, there was a bag that had 6 additional of these little ball screws in there, and they supplied that bag with 6 more of these. And in this paper was saying that the ones that they originally packaged in there, that they pre-packaged, they were having problems with them being defective and breaking. So they found a different batch of them and tested them and proved them out, and then they was tossing bags of 6 of these in the box with this note saying throw the other ones away and use the ones that are in this bag. And then they got the phone number there if they have any if you had any issues with that. So that was really cool that they did that. This was what else was in the box right there. You got an issue, contact them first. I gotta say that the packaging for this thing was top rate, man. I mean, they not only do they make a cool product, a nice quality product, they package it really well too. Everything is in the box tight with styrofoam, strapped in there with the plastic strap, so nothing's going to get damaged, loose, or broken during transit here to I was going to mention too that they were running a sale on this for $100 off, and they offered free shipping. I don't know if that's an ongoing thing, but that was another reason why I decided to bite on it. So $100 off, free shipping. It took like 3 days to get here after I ordered it. I ordered it on a Monday, it got here on a Thursday. All right, so I just pulled the bottom, the charcoal grate out of it right there. This is the top grate that you grill on. All right, I wanted to show you the inside of it here. So these guys right here are just like covers for the air vents right there. Just pull these guys out. And they also keep, you know, drippings and everything from getting down in there. So here's your air vents, and then you turn the tube like so, and I'll show you as I turn it. You can see you have a 90-degree turn on the tube, so you can crack this and adjust your flow however you need to for both sides. There's an arrow at the top right there, and whenever the arrow is pointing to the top, that means you're fully wide open. If you turn it to the side 90 degrees to the right, that's fully closed. Right here, this is an aluminum plug that just simply sits in there with gravity to block that hole, and this is where you can rake all your ashes out. So as you use this, the ashes are going to fall down. In the book they show just have a brush and just brush the ashes down into this hole right there, and you can hang a bucket off the back side of it. There's some hooks there. There's some hooks there, and I'm going to get me I got a big metal bucket that I can hang there whenever I go to rake the ashes down. This is pretty cool. I love the way they cast it in there. They got the upside down pig with the X over its eye. Portable kitchen, grill, and smoker. All right, we got the charcoal grate back down in there. They do offer a different heavy duty style charcoal grate. It's more of like it's sort of like a basket that you can set down in there, but I didn't opt for any of those upgrades. I wanted to use the grill just like they designed it, with everything that comes with it, you know, and then maybe later on we can explore some of the accessories for it. Just like the grill grate, that's a real popular upgrade for just about anybody's grill, is you know, the Grill Grate brand of grill grates. They sell those as well that are made, I think it's a 3-piece deal that sits up here, and a lot of people love using that to grill their steaks and things like that. Yeah, man, I'm really looking forward to getting out here and using this thing for the first time. Whenever you want to do a long smoke on it, you know, you have your fire here, your meat here, and the way they usually show doing that is that you adjust this vent over here. You have this side closed up, and you adjust this vent to have the air come in and then come across, and then on your upper vent you would keep this one closed here, and on the left side over your meat you would go ahead and crack that one, and then you have that convection coming up and over around your meat and up to the top right there. One of the reasons I wanted to get this grill was for doing steaks. I'm trying to improve my steak grilling experience and get better at it and do a better quality of the grill of the steak. And not only that, just use it as a charcoal grill. If I want to cook some chicken or even try smoking, I'm going to use it for the long smokes as well. But you know, doing your faster charcoal type cooking is why I wanted to use this, and I'm really excited about giving it a try. Just you know, a new grill that I can play with and have some fun with. We got our Kamado, and I love my Kamado. I have no complaints over this thing at all. It's just a little bit different style of cooker. It's a very high quality piece. This thick ceramic shell really retains the heat well, and there's a couple, you know, there's benefits to everything. You know, some are better than others at one thing or the other, you know. This takes a while to get the heat where you want it. Once you get the fire going down in the bottom, it takes a little while. Sometimes it takes me from 45 minutes to an hour to get the heat and get it closed up and get the heat flowing through here the way I want, because you can get this thing really hot really fast, and it takes you a while to get it to cool down if you're trying to do a low and slow smoke. The other problem is if you've got your heat deflectors in here on both sides and you got a bunch of food in here cooking, it's hard to add more wood. So that's why I usually keep it open on one side, so that if I want to add a piece of wood for smoking or whatever, I can do that over here, and I just use half of it usually for my cooking. But it is an excellent product, but I wanted something different that I could use for quicker cooks such as steaks. This really isn't the ideal cooker if you're just going to do some steaks. It's a big piece to get hotted up. This is going to work better for steaks. Put a little bit of charcoal right in here, do our searing, move them over here, and finish them out. So I did want to mention, you know, how I got started out with my grilling. I've been doing amateur barbecuing for probably a good 20 years now. I moved into this house. This is actually the house that I grew up in as a kid. I moved back here in the year 2000, so I've been here for 20 years now, a little over 20 years actually. And then once we moved over here, or I moved back over here, that's when I got myself a grill and started cooking, and just gaining that experience for years and years. I was just getting that experience. I wasn't reading, I wasn't watching videos, there wasn't YouTube back then. I was just doing it because I had grilled a lot with my dad growing up and other folks, and so I started taking it on as my own sort of like side hobby, and learning. And the more that you cook, the more that you use the grill, the more that you learn, and you get better and better at it. So I wanted to show you this because this is the style of grill that I've always owned right here. It's like a set up like an offset smoker. This is the old char griller, and these are very cheap and inexpensive charcoal grills you can buy. In fact, right now I was just at Lowe's picking up something. They've got these on sale or for sale for $140 right now. This one right here, that's without the side box. Now this is an additional accessory that you can buy that's like another $100 or so that bolts onto the side of it, but it actually comes with legs, so you can actually use this as your grill if you want. But I got it the last time I bought this one here because I wanted to do offset smoking. All right, the problem with these types of grills is that they're so thin and flimsy, they don't retain heat very well. Not only do they not retain heat very well, it's very hard to control the temperatures on this because there's just so many air gaps. I even tried modding this one, and I put some sealer around this guy right here because I was using my firebox for the heat, you know, and then using this side for the low and slow smoking. But I always had a hard time controlling the heat on this thing because there's so much airflow. These big old gaps right up in here, a lot of gaps coming up through here, so you just can't keep it regulated like you can with a high quality grill and smoker such as these guys right here. But this is the second one that I own, and it's been kept under the cover for a while, so it's still in good shape. It's just very rusty because I haven't used this thing in like probably 2 years now. It's been sitting right out here, and I'm finally getting rid of it. This style comes with these cast iron grates, which I really like. But let me show you. So this is a mod that I did. I was trying to make a heat deflector plate. So I had this piece of aluminum laying around the shop, and I just cut some tubes that I had, and all I did was just set it up so that I could set those in there and put the heat deflector right there on the side. I would actually take the charcoal basket out and then have my heat deflector all the way up against the side right there, because if you don't, you have a very, very hot zone right here, and then it's colder over here. So that's why I made the heat deflector. But you know, you see this is so cheap, so thin. After, you know, a year or two of use, that thing just falls apart. So that, I just thought I'd show that, you know, if you guys are looking for an inexpensive charcoal grill, this thing works great. It's a chicken cooking machine, should I say. But I think I'm graduated beyond the point of these inexpensive, cheap charcoal smokers and grills, and I've been, you know, upgrading to more high quality units, and that's why I have what I have right now. So, but if you're starting out, this is a good one to have. Go to Lowe's and get one for 140 bucks and use it, and when it rusts out, just throw it away or scrap it. But I like using mine, you know, I like my Kamado. Really going to enjoy having this new PK. I love using my pit barrel over there. That is a cooking machine right there. Works really good. I've also got my Camp Chef outdoor cooker. I had this put up for a while and I just set it back up out here. And I like to cook things like jambalaya or anything that I got to cook on a pot. I just do that right out here on the stove and it works excellent. I've been getting my grilling and chilling pad kind of cleaned up, reorganized, and getting it set up the way I want. The you know, I take the videos, so having the grills on that side against the brick wall, that adds a nice backdrop to it with the brick. But that also helps with the video, because usually whenever I'm filming on this side right here, you can see it gets bright out here. It's probably blowing out the video a little bit, which is the problem I always had when I'm over here cooking on the pit barrel. This grass is really bright and it's blowing the video out. So I'm trying to put all my grills along this side right here so that it looks a little bit better in video, and the light is behind the camera there. So anyway, I think that's going to be about it for right now. Just wanted to show off the new grill, the new cooking machine. And I've got some steaks. That's probably going to be the first thing I'm going to do, is cook steaks. That's one of the reasons why I bought it. So whenever I do that, I'll bring the camera out and show you how the first cook goes. Hopefully I won't mess it up too bad. But other than that, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and just wanted to share the new grill. All right, see you guys later.